welcome to my channel, and welcome to day 18 of Vlogmas. And today I'm actually creating a rocking horse, a very tiny, cute, sort of not realistic looking horse, rocking horse, Christmas-ish, we'll say. It kind of looks really odd at the moment. It doesn't look really horse-like. It looks like a cow, actually, more than anything. A very rudimentary cow sculpture, which would work too. I could make it a Christmas cow. Hey, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll make a Christmas cow. I do have another 5 things to make, and 4 things actually, and maybe I'll do a Christmas cow. Cows, or like a Highland Christmas cow, maybe. I don't know if I'll use sculptors for that, though. That might take a bit. But anyway, so give the horse some eyes. Give him some ears there. They make him a little more pointy because he looked a bit too much like a dog's ears there at the moment. Give him a nostril so he can breathe because, they do have big nostrils because they're big animals. And give him is it a fetlock? Forelock? Can't remember. Is it a fetlock or forelock? I'll have to look that up when I'm done this. I think it's a forelock. A fetlock is a feet. I think a fetlock's I don't know. I used to be obsessed with horses. Still kind of am, but I'm just forget things. I tried to put a saddle on here. It doesn't really turn out the first time I try. So I do eventually just be like, no, screw it, get rid of it. And he was a little bit too budgy, so I decided to give him some liposuction, and then smooth it out a bit so he's not so pointy. And he needed a tail, so give him a bit of hair, a very hairy tail, very poofy. Thought about braiding it, but I couldn't be bothered drawing the braided marks on it, which would have worked actually too, but here it kind of looks like just like a normal ponytail. And give him some hoofs, very simple hoofs, basically standing on balls. I was actually going to make one of those pull-along toys that you get, like old school kind of pull-along wooden toys you can get for like kids. So it's talk. It's like he's on like wheels, but I'm like, no, we'll give him some rockers. So make some more spheres, make them like little sausages, curve them up a little bit, stick them underneath the sphere feet, make them a little bit smaller because they were a little bit too big, and make his back not so round because his back was very round even for a horse. You wouldn't be riding a horse that round. It'd be very awkward, even though I have seen people ride Shires and Clydesdales, and they're big, bloody horses. I think the saddle the size of the saddle you'd need for them would be huge. See, I go to put a saddle on him again, because it needs a saddle, or it doesn't really look like a rocking horse. And then, I need to give him I can't remember what it's called. I should, because I do know how to ride a horse, and I can't remember what it's called, because it's been years. It's been like 20 years since I've ridden a horse in Western, not English. But can't ride English. I'm not posh, well, I'm not posh, but I was Western, more lazily, laid back, relaxed, kind of, become one with the horse kind of thing. But, and then, I can't talk today, apparently. Well, it is like 12:20 in the morning. But, I was messing with his neck there. I decided the rocking parts needed a bit of decoration, so we'll just put some simple sphere decorations on it. Very simple. Nothing too detailed. Just because I'm thinking it's a budget rocking horse, so it wouldn't have a lot of detail. And I was going to give him a bridle, so that's why it was supposed to be like a bit, and that's I'm going to have to relook up my tack names for horses because I can't remember them. That's bad. But it didn't work, so I decided I'm not going to give him a bridle. I thought, well, we'll create just reins. And that didn't really work either. I really don't like the way that it looks, so I just was like, screw it, get rid of that one too. This is just not going very well. I don't like the way his neck ends up looking. I probably could have done the whole thing with one piece, like the horse with one piece. But for some reason I decided, no, we'll make his neck and his head a separate piece and his body another piece. Which I probably should have, like I said, made the horse one piece. It wouldn't have this cut in his neck. It wouldn't be so squarish on his neck. But back to the simple holly berries and leaves kind of motif, very red and green, so it works for Christmas. It kind of is. So at this point I'm just making toys for Christmas because I'm out of ideas for stuff that's Christmassy. I can make 3D, I'm not a Christmas person, so I'm just making toys that add the berries and leaves to the bottom of the thing, add more decoration to the rocker part, and make the saddle a bit bigger because it needs to be a bit bigger. And then this is it finished. So you can see the neck there. It just doesn't look quite right, but it's finished. And I like how the wood actually looks like the wood. There's a wood texture on the bottom rockers. And actually, you can see here with the top view, you can see the wood. It's quite cool, actually. I quite like that. And this is a behind. So he's like, big butt, but that's okay. But yeah, so there's day 18 of Vlogmas finished. And thank you for watching. And tomorrow, I'm going to have a bunch of Christmas bells finished to do. Well, they're not finished yet, but that's what will be on tomorrow's video.